All right, let's see where we at here. Let's see where we at and what we're doing. All right, all right. Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. Stop that scrolling. Stop that scrolling. Let's chat a while. Let's chat a minute or two. Hey, I wanted to come on right quick and share some insight, that came to my spirit. I've been thinking about it because a lot of times we don't take the time to really let people know who we are, where we come from, things of that nature. But I'm just a country boy, born in Lawrenceville, Virginia. Actually, it's about 175 miles out of the DMV. But nice rural town, man. Great place to be. Great place to be born. Great place to be introduced to the world, grow up, things of that nature. But anyway, I wanted a word came to my mind. Pivot. The word pivot came to my mind, and just so I can give you a quick overview of what I want to share. The word pivot, let's look at it, means a central point, pin or shaft on which a mechanism turns or oscillates. Let's say maybe a fan. You ever seen a fan that's on a stand and it's like it turns and it turns and it turns, so it's on a stand, it oscillates. Or from a business perspective, it's just completely changed the way that you're going. And so when I use the word pivot, I'm going to use sports, basketball, to kind of like explain where I'm coming from. I played a little basketball when I was younger. Every now and then I might take my ball and go to the park and shoot some around, shoot some hoops. But, I'll be chasing the ball more than shooting. Anyway, I think about there are four things really that really has to be accomplished when you're playing basketball, as I think about it. And, you basketball enthusiasts out there, just comment. If you hear something that's not right, I'm not mad at you, I'm just sharing. One has to shoot in their own basket, shoot in their own goal. Because if you shoot it in the other team, in your opponent's goal, they get the point. The other thing is you have to dribble the ball. You have to dribble. You have to dribble the ball, because if you don't dribble, you can't get up and down the court, unless you pass. The other is listen to your coach. So if you listen to your coach, if you dribble the ball, and if you shoot in your own basket, you're in the right direction. But there is one other thing that can save you if you get in a jam, and that is you have the ability to pivot. And for your basketball enthusiasts, you know what pivot is all about. And if I say something wrong again, you can just, put it in the comment. Oh man, you don't even know play no basketball. But when you stop and you can have one foot in place, and you can just turn around, move, throw the ball, shoot the ball, anything you want to do, but you cannot move that foot. You have to pivot. You can turn around as much as you want to, but if you move the foot and you holding the ball, then it's called traveling. But anyway, the point that I want to make is, as long as you can pivot, you're in control of the ball. You can shoot it, you can pass it. Even if you lose control and gain control again, you can pivot again. And the most important thing is, whether you are in a game of basketball or whether you're in a game of life, you have that chance to go into another direction, make another direction your choice. You can pivot. And as long as you can pivot, you might stop for a minute. You might have to look at another direction, whether you want to pass the ball, whether you want to shoot the ball. Same thing with business, whether you want to go forward, whether you want to change directions. And when I started, especially direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, anything you want to call it, I got information from individuals that did not know the game. So what I was learning was how to chase a dollar. I wasn't being taught at getting skilled at building a business. And so when I got to a point where I had to learn the skill, just like dribbling the ball, it took on a whole different dynamic because a person can't teach you what they do not know. A person can tell you how to chase a dollar, but that's all they're going to be doing because you can spend a dollar as fast as you can blink your eye. But when you're talking about building something outside of the norm, man, it's a whole different ball game. But this, I can assure you, one thing that I've learned, and that is how to pivot. Because see, if I get stuck and I got the ball in my hand, I can throw it, I can shoot it, I can pass it. If it gets loose, I can grab it again. But one thing I know for sure, as long as I'm in control and I can turn any way I want to turn, it makes my thoughts, it makes my path, it makes my reasoning right for me. I'm not going to tell you what to do, what not to do. All I can say, all I can share with you is, if it's not seeming like it's going the way you want it to go, if it seems like the frustrations or the challenges there, it's there for a reason. But it's one thing I'm going to leave with you that you always can do. And don't scroll before you hear this. You can always pivot. Because as long as you can pivot, you can maintain control. So until the next time, don't forget to pivot. Don't forget to maintain control.